Welcome to my game development stream. As always, first I start my development environment, then I play one round of my game, and then I decide what I work on today. I think takes a few seconds. Command in the terminal. Wait for a few lines to appear, which tell me it's ready. The musician test run, so this is what I play. I think, no, okay, no, it's definitely ready. It runs in the browser. Oh, closed for me. Let's clear my data to have a fresh start. Okay, I'm the guy in the middle. Choose a class, I take the musician. Drag assign as instrument. Add the side enemies. If I come close to them, they attack me. The bar above my head is my HP. And reaches 0, I die. And if I die, I get high score based on how far away from the middle I died. So my goal is to get as far away as possible. I get stronger the more I kill, and enemies get stronger further away I am from the middle. And now I play until I die. I one. Let's go speed burnout. What different notes this plays? Limit tones. So far in. Time. Still, if the musician and if the shit gets long waiting for them to be played, I think I should make it. I can play these musicians. Take slow. I'm more defensive. Interesting. Shield per node or damage over time. Expensive. Also, shield per node upgrade is also no longer not per node, so I should rename it. Make another damage over time. Does it tick for 50k? Just... Can you stop spawning? This could be my death. Oh, close. This was a difficult part. Maybe... Well, this was 1-1 and I think I don't have copy last replay, so I take it. Long mission. We need a new one. Still on the list of to-dos. An increase version. 71 today. And what do I work on? I had been thinking what to do next. I was thinking about doing more to explore on the map, so some functionality to be able to manipulate the map. And one idea was putting a fog of war type, which limits my line of sight. But also to be able to have different modifiers, like difficult slide. I could also do wind, a wind modifier, pushes to pushes, characters, projectiles maybe too, I don't know. Objects, question mark, to a site. Could I have storm creates lightning strikes randomly. Could say also damages player and enemies. So something. This is a third faction, weather faction. Wind. This is more lightning storm. Lightning storm. Do rain do something? I could think, but rain would also be a new weather. So I have some ideas of what effect could be there, but I have I think so. Just ideas. First two might, or the first four seem interesting, but let's start with the dark modifier. So let's do map modifier. I have dark modifier. It's line of sight. I need on map generation. Oh no, I does the steps. No, it's on map generation. On map check new data for map modifiers. Data, maybe an array. Data modifiers and map generation. All map modifiers would very simply start with what do this need? Type area type e.g. dark area e.g. circle rect celestial direction be possible. It's only for generation. For painting on paint call the dark needs to, or the easiest thing is to paint over at the end. Modifier paint. So this might be all I need. I need map modifier data type. Then my functions for the, okay, I have map. Let's start with modifiers. Start with, I call it map modifier. Type map modifier. I call it game map modifier because I think I call it already game map. And I have type. I could just say string. Right. Area map area. It's a new type. Don't change it. Export Not type map game map area. This be erect question mark, which would be, don't think, x number by number width 8 would be a type already existing for. If it's not erect, I think circle would be xy. Celestial would be celest. I think this makes sense, but you can have one of these three. So would the best make 3 types? I just test. I think I keep it like this. So it allows typical. Let's try it differently. I think this is how I did it in the. How would I have game map? Yeah. Game map area correct. I think this was the way. Circle. Circle. Is it? Let's change it a bit. Type string. Make type is possible. Let's try it. This I have 3 types. I should be able to put these in. Be able to cast based on the type attribute. So is there a connection? These are not part of the allowed types. Let's try. Could at least then it's I think this is better. Because now I have complete. I may be able to, but I think this had problems with my problems. No, I have multiple of the same type. Okay, let's start with this. Type. Okay, let's consider this as a first draft. A game map. Modifiers in. Modifiers. I need to. No. I need to place something in here. Oops. Empty array. It's done. I need functions for it. Where do I steal my code? Some on download. Keyword functions. This is what I need. Game. Modify functions. For all but one. Keyword functions. Game map. Modify functions. The fire functions. So this is possible because this is a string. Okay, perfect. Then I have game modify keyword functions. Type. Game modifier functions. Okay. Now I need the first one chunk create. Chunk create modify maybe. And I have the game task, something for painting. Let's start with the modify. the first dependency. I need chunk create, maybe. The calculations, I will probably have a function I export is chunk app modify is chunk acted, something like this. Function I have chunk y, chunk x, chunk y, number game. And I need a game map modifier. Modifier. Area type. Modifier. Oh, not this type. Area type is f const rect area. This is area. Fine. Area. Does he allow this? Cast it. Or a switch, but doesn't matter. Circle. Okay, with a switch I might know if something is missing. Let's test. Case rect. Okay, and if I miss one, does he complain? No. Help. Doesn't tell me if some is missing. Could make a default. This case. Sing map I type K I see switches as circle. Circle. Still direct function. Okay. Chunk effect, I think I want to have a turned. If I don't have anything, I return false. And would I control it by chunk? I think this makes it easier, less precise. It's go to map generation. Generate missing chunks. Chunk, create new chunk. Create enemies. Oh yes, I wanted enemy modify. We can do later. Get new chunk tiles. This. King chunk stuff. Area. King and god could also be modifiers in the end. Spawn. Have to think about it. Chunk X and chunk Y. Create enemies. Would in the easiest case just call it here. But or modifier of game map modifier some modifier chunk X chunk Y game. This is affected then modifier functions is game map modifier functions select based on fire type. I have modifier functions. Call it this is optional. Let's check for it then. So something like this. I modify. I need to place a chunk in. A new chunk. Map chunk. Oh. I need to know the position. Let's put it in chunk X, number, chunk A, number. Other information. Could think of. Now let's get this done first. Chunk affected just based on these. This should work. It's true. I get in here and call the modify. I think I want S behind here. Map chunk. Maybe I need modifiers here too. I think if I change enemies or titles, I can on map location, but I want have call it map modifiers. Question mark. This is this, isn't it? Okay, map modifier. I want each modifier just once, I would guess, so I can do it like this. Let's try. How do I still to think? The darkness, I need to do it at the end because I want to paint over characters. I iterate over all. Chunks again. It's not too much. Do it if I know. Modifiers in range. I will see then. Tell me what's changed, thank you. until here I think it's fine. So now I need to check. I define area. I should rename it. This is chunk X, so it's chunk Y. Chunk, no, not chunk width called. It's width in chunks. Maybe this way. In chunks. Radius in chunks? Try this. Or I was unsure if I think the problem for circle is that it's not very circly. Does it matter if I X, Y? Sure. I'm not related to chunks. I can make it more precise. Maybe I do it this way. Chunk unrelated. So I need to have a chunk X. This is I have the game. Okay, let's get const map is game state map. Const chunk width is it's map tile size times map. Often how I calculate this, I could the value. So I have const x is chunk x times this, const y is chunk y times. Let me think. This is probably the top left corner of a chunk. And I'm interested if the middle is affected. Chunk max. Chunk middle one. And now I check chunk middle x x. I need to be equals and I need smaller equals rect area x plus rect area x. This is and right y y y. It's not an if. It's in rect. I missed some. easy is in circle. I need calculate distance from x is middle chunk x, middle y, to circle area. This has an xy, and if this is smaller circle area radius, then it's in turn, it's in circle. Celestial direction. For this I should have functions. Where do I find them? Generation most likely. Map enemies need to be dependent. Site enemy type. It's not a function. Should have the less. Go back to get celestial direction. Do I need a position and a map? I have this as a position, no, in like this, map once the F2 cell and now const is in cell direction as if cell del is celestial direction. Okay. Gun. This could work. So now I check this. Do not first define darkness, let's call it. Do I need I? Need export DOM fires, something like this. Let's compare two debuffs. I have a name, a type, and I have a thing which I add. I have a create. This might be. I need Modifier, darkness. Modifier. So still a map modifier. Do I have a game modifier? Do I have some information I need to store? Currently not. Let's just have it. I add modifier darkness. I have map. Map modifier functions. Do it for this. I need this. Function for it. Fire darkness. Turn this. Something in here. Type is this. Where is no? Let's make circle. He accepts it. I don't think so. Let's see. Okay. I need a type, I guess. Type is circle. And let's try it differently. What area is from type circle? And this is this thing. How did I do this? Copy. This is incorrect. He accepts to verify this, he doesn't. Okay. This way. Gives the arrow and let's put in the game map area. This. Not part of here. This function. Don't know. Nothing. From here. Nope. Chunk. Chunks number. Game. And what my darkness does is just say map chunk, map modifiers. No, I cannot push to do it this way. Wait. This doesn't add up. I have modifiers in here. Then I have. This is incorrect. 2 references, I cannot have 2. Do I need to just be a string for now? Small string. Means I. No. It's a game map. This keeps. Yeah. This is incorrect here, so duplicate. Do a string array for now. Can be empty. Fine. I need to check fires if this is defined. Set it to empty. Let's do a find. A modifier. This is a string. Return. Else. Thing int. I do not change the chunk, I just say it has darkened. Need to darkness. I need game start. I think the main does it. Okay. So currently, I assume nothing happens. This shouldn't happen. Console. Modifier to chunk. 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 Let's see if everything still works. So far so good. Now I need add a modifier. First, let's go here. I have to make create functions. Let's do it. Unsure. Quite straightforward. So would decide when to add a map modifier. King area here. Thing doesn't matter yet. Just one F. What do I set? It's a question. I don't think I reset modifiers yet. Map chunk only. It is fine. Else would edit here. Export function map modifier to head. Let's just put gaming area on. Should I call it game map area? Yes. But I want a specific type. Sort of vect type. have to set it? Help me. Tells me start with X. It's 1000. Let's do 320, 320. Well, let's go to the right. Then it might be minus 500. I move right up. Here's a big area. So now, okay. State modifiers. Push. Air. Modifier is red. Map. Modifier darkness. Just wants the area. Fire. Call it darkness. Oh, I did here. Don't have. I have the map. Okay, map. Let's call it just map. Now I have it. Now I would expect the console log to happen, I guess. Let's sync modifier. I push it to map modifier. Now on map, I didn't generate any chunks here. It's a king area. Okay. Modify the king area? Don't know. So add map modifier. Expect it to have happened. And now if I generate a new chunk, I have to check if it's affected. Okay, I have something unsaved. This was not saved. Oh, this explains everything. Here I modified chunks. Which is about what I expect. The darkness doesn't affect anything yet. Paint. Darkness is paint dependent. I need some function. But when do I know I need to call it? Start a spot function modifier late paint? I don't know. have the game. Const modifiers is game state. Modifiers. The darkness is now very special. Because I don't. Do I need to flag them? Should I? Think a bit. Ideas where nice, more or less files, tiles, wind. This could be something. Lightning storm. In could be some type of paint. The end. Near the area. Then do I iterate through modifiers or over map chunk? Question. Modifiers. Probably easier. If I start with a rectangle. Be not too difficult. For celestial directions, this will be complicated. To be not active sometimes. I calculate it for every chunk. Painted chunk. Somehow clear. So these ones, I think I have something. On paint, call map modifier paint. Darkness. Am I dark? So blocks line of sight. How to do? How to? Do per chunk. I would need to still check every chunk. complicated currently for me. Because celestial direction is special. It's easier to do it per chunk, but would be let's assume I want to do it per chunk, so iterate over chunks, iterate over chunk, find iterate over painted chunks, painted chunks, modifier darkness. Determine line of sight. Only the chunks with modifier darkness can block line of sight. Paint for with black player. See, and here is a lot of question mark in between. I don't even know. Maybe I painted once. It's something. How do I do it? Image. A files. If patient stop this for a moment. Because this has problems in the past. Maybe I should have activated chunks, but now can I do lines? Don't think so. So let's assume it's all darkness. So is here perspective I cannot see over trees. So vision, let's say here. So this is going here. This tree is blocking here, here. So no, I wanted. This is incorrect. I block up here. This. Like this. It's everything on the side. Visible. So on one side I to check maybe I just consider everything blocking for now, or everything being dark. Then decide it's something of point of view of player, or maybe camera. Let's take camera as finding. This is a bit, doesn't matter. I only want blocking. Darkness and blocking, two properties I need to find. From the player I cast. It's difficult. Save. From the camera I have to cast in a direction. All directions. I mean, I could. It's more difficult than I expected. Painted something. I have some chunks in darkness mode. Different screenshot I can. Can do this. Can again. Screenshot. In here. So let's say This is no darkness, but this is darkness. This tree would be blocking. See, be only here. Here. At least this is what to try. No, I would be seeing in here a bit. Slightly on this one. Single tree block vision. It's part of it. Single point. It will exist. Dark. Probably. Because these are not blocking, I can see here, interestingly. This would also be dark, it changed. I'm confused. So I should know that vision is not blocked complete. So I need to find the first chunk between camera and darkened chunk. It's the first one. I should do one chunk at a time. Can I do it? It's very strange. Basically ray casting. This chunk doesn't matter. So I decided the block. So this is a darkened chunk. A chunk with darkness mode. I determine the first chunk. First darkened chunk in the direction. The chunk closest to me. But the chunk top is further away. I see into it. Still don't know how to think about it. Some lines. Blue. say this is darkened, 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 and darkened. And I would know this is let's do the rectangle one. So I'm chunk independent. Consider all tiles. Always get tiles. I need. So this is my rectangle. I know the axis I start on. I know from which side the player or the camera is. Beginner, I could just paint over it with a slight black. Then I decide to fill in more. To find corner trees. They don't block completely. The sides. Then this tree won't block at all. Did it matter? To make it from your side. This work. Also be more complicated. This could too fine. By paint. This is a tree. See first blocking tile. Don't even know how determine. I need the line of C. Still confused. be more. Block. Say, oh, do not know how I efficiently calculate log of war. Instead of absolute correct values, I decide if a tile is visible. This would paint options. So if I check if a tile is visible, just need to cast from player to position to tile, get all tiles in between and check if one is dark and blocking. I can repeat it for every tile. Place a black square over it. This would work. So it's very inefficient. It would be a start. Try it out. It's probably what's easiest. Let's do this as a first try for every tile. Check. The further away it is, the more difficult it becomes. But if I limit the line of sight certain I could just okay, I have a maximum. Okay, this should work. Okay, I have an idea. F to my fire lane modifiers. Let's call it edit here. And late fire late need to be it's definitely just always use the game. Confused. Game modifier itself is not in. game modifier. It's game. I need ctx canvas maintain context effect. Light paint here. Fire. Take mod functions. Functions. Fire type. It has a paint modifier late. Call it. So I need definitely the ctx. Plus the tell me ctx. I can call painting stuff late text multiplayer time character stats screen it's interactable text data damage numbers I already hide, I would say. Games, call it here. And start. I need this one. Sure. So I have some painting. We have the camera, camera position. Let's get it. Doesn't know it. Still not. Okay. Now I have the camera position, the modifier, the CTX. I can distance. And now I could say CTX alpha set it probably. Let's put it to 5. The end. Once top left paint is in paint I have X, I point modifier. Yeah, modifier. Yeah. It does not always have an XY. So in my case it has left point rectangle. It it's work. Is he complaining? Liked to cast it as a camera position. Top left is painted. It's visible. Thing size. First idea is just to paint rectangle. I also need a way. This is in. Can I calculate distance from point to rectangle? I need it somewhere. A distance point to line. Map chunk. This probably has something similar. and too loud. To map chunk. Let's see what happens in here. Distance to map chunk. Chunk X, chunk Y. I have a position. Chunk calculates the middle. Chunk size. I could I calculate distance to chunk middle. It's possible. What I want. Calculate. Just paint it. It's a card. Painting care. I have X color and color, but again style, black, direct, top left paint X, top paint Y, rect, it's rect, oops, 8, expected forward got 3, okay, that's so this might work. This to start. This just paints the darkness is. Doesn't seem so. Active. Either to paint it. Console. Interested. It's happening. It's slowing down. I'm confused. Okay, something different is what's happening. It's not happening. I don't call it. There is no return, so I don't call it. I think I saved everything. It's called save. So it has to fail here. Oh, okay, it didn't load for some reason. Coming. Text expected something. It's XY. It has size. Does it? So it's running in function. Isn't it? It's a fill rect, it's black. Just select rates and dictate. Basically, it has to be not a number. Did I create a circle? It's 1,000, 1,000. More confused. I run through this code. I ain't. Here, it's 0. This explains everything. Ah, the edit modifier text I can. This is the darkness area is correct so far. To now, for every tile, I should calculate if I can see it if it's not too far away. Every chunk. Thing. Let's do this, but here I check if it's visible. I base it on the paint point position. I could. At least for the rectangle. Here was to do it for every chunk. It's also possible way to go. have that much time. Guess stop here for today and maybe next time have better ideas. So the next way to it, not Modifier, which currently happens. Don't know what did it. Yep. This should be gone. Let's test things still work. So until here everything works. I expect everything to work because I didn't change anything. So a new one from today, which is the king. Okay. Let's see, I'm interested in the damage per second value. This one did have this is the old one. 270 is the newest. Hey. Score should be dips. I never finished with, yes, of course. This one finish. It's 2 million. It's 9. It's 1 million. Tame. It's 5 million. It's Villa is probably the biggest currently. Okay. I guess I can do it. Work in progress. Work in progress. Modify. Push. Task. Others. Still musician. Keeps. And I'm still thinking how to do. Oh, I hide stuff. The calculation seems to be the easy way is takes a lot of time. At least if I cannot put it on the graphic card. And the fast calculation is complicated. Okay, but I think this one, the thinking each stream could be it out of to-dos to I move it to here. And so I think I end the stream for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.